Let's make a beefy taco pasta casserole. This is Let Us Eat. I'm Suzanne Ridgway. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a beefy taco pasta casserole from Dollar Tree. 5 ingredients, $5 or less, to get you in and out of the kitchen fast. We want to stretch that dollar further, give you more bang for your buck, to save you money. If you are new here, thank you so much for dropping by and clicking on my link. Thank you for everyone who supports me each and every day. This is another easy, awesome recipe that I pulled from Pinterest, and we're going to use Dollar Tree products to make it budget friendly and family friendly. My subscribe guy just popped up. He is asking everybody to go ahead and like this video, so smash that like button. Click on that subscribe word down below. Tap on that bell. Let's get cooking. From the Dollar Tree, you'll need red pepper stir fry, Velveeta cheese, taco seasoning. The Velveeta cheese is optional. A Rotell diced tomatoes, an entire box of pasta, an onion from your pantry, garlic and black pepper from your pantry, and the ground beef, which is in the microwave to thaw. Up above, I'm defrosting my beef from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to get my pot of water going to boil the noodles. And we're going to boil the noodles part way. I'll be using my Dutch oven. We're going to prep an onion. Just going to caramelize it. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of salt in my water. I've got the burner on high to get the water boiling. I'm also going to sprinkle a couple teaspoons of salt into my Dutch oven. Let's go ahead and prep this onion. You could also do this in your crock pot, but I wanted to do it in the Dutch oven so you can see how fast and easy it is to cook this. I'm only going to be using half of this onion, and I'll reserve the other for a different Dollar Tree dinner. I'm going to drizzle about a tablespoon of oil to the bottom of my Dutch oven. And I put the salt down to prevent it from splattering in your face. And go ahead, drop the onion in. I'm going to let that cook for a couple of minutes on low. Grab my spoon and my masher. Once the onion starts turning translucent and a light caramel color, we're going to add 3 teaspoons of garlic and black pepper. The beef is defrosted. It doesn't take very long for the onions to caramelize. Maybe like just a little bit more. You don't want to fry the onions. Go ahead and add in 3 teaspoons of the fresh black cracked pepper. And I just eyeball my spices in. And I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of the garlic. If you have fresh garlic, you can use that as well. I always squeeze the sides so a whole ton of it doesn't disperse out. Make sure you mix all the spices together with the onions. Add in your ground beef. This is an 8-ounce package of beef patties from the Dollar Tree, found in the freezer department. And then I'm going to take my masher and I'm going to mash it. You can mash it right in with the onions. And you're going to let the beef hang out for a couple of minutes. Make sure all of that beef comes off. It's already starting to smell really good. If you wanted to cook this in the oven, there are ways to cook the pasta uncooked with the dish by adding water. But we're going to be just doing this on the stovetop. It's very hot this week in upstate New York. It's going to be hot all week. So I want to be able to have something that's comforting, but not going to heat up my kitchen. I went ahead and rinsed my hands. You're going to take your spoon or your spatula and swish around all the beef with the onions to let it brown. The water is coming to a slow raging boil for the pasta, and I'll cook the pasta for about 10 minutes, and then let the pasta finish cooking in the Dutch oven with the beef and the tomatoes. Now open up the can of the Rotell. I'm going to add the entire can of Rotell, including its juices. And then you can just mix the tomatoes with the beef and the onions. You can lower your heat back down to 2. Let's go ahead and add your taco seasoning. The entire packet. This smells so good. If you like beans, you can add beans to this. The water is a raging boil. I'm going to put the entire box in. and give that a stir. You don't want them to stick together. We're going to cook the pasta for about 10 minutes. Set the timer. Now we're going to add a half a bag of the bell peppers. This is a very big bag from the Dollar Tree. It has peppers and onions in it. That's why I use the small amount of fresh onion. Go ahead and mix it. Towards the end, I'll be adding the Velveeta cheese, which is optional. But I wanted to make a cheesy pasta taco casserole, or bake, whichever you want to call it. I'm going to add some oil into the water. My favorite meat masher seems to have disappeared from when my husband washed dishes last. I'm going to take my can and I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of water to the Dutch oven. Just going to eyeball in and fold the water in. This smells absolutely amazing. Another fantastic Dollar Tree dinner for a few ingredients, a few dollars. Got about 6 minutes left on the pasta. Then I'm going to drain it and add it to the mixture. Let's show you what it looks like. This is what the taco, pasta, casserole, or bake looks like. Smells so good. Let's go ahead and add the Velveeta cheese. Squeeze out as much as you can from the packet. It's like tomato paste, very difficult to get the whole entire contents out of its package. This cheese can be found in the regular canned goods aisle at Dollar Tree. I went ahead and turned the water on because I'm going to remove the pasta from the heat a couple minutes early. I'm going to have it cook the rest away in the Dutch oven here. And we're going to turn the heat down to low. Be careful removing hot pans from the stove. always shake the excess water. Out of the colander before I transfer it to the stove and the sink. Now we're going to mix the pasta completely in. You could add tomato sauce to this if you wanted to. I'm just going to have the regular tomatoes in it, because I don't really want it to look like a goulash or a Mexican goulash. Just a cheesy Mexican beefy pasta casserole or bake. I think it would be more along the lines of a bake, since the fact I didn't add any mixed vegetables to this dish, just bell peppers. It looks absolutely amazing. Here's what it looks like with the pasta in it. It looks and smells absolutely amazing. And we'll let this cook for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to check it. There's less than 6 minutes, so let's look inside at the Dutch oven. It looks and smells amazing. I'm going to let this finish out, and then we're going to come back and let it cool and taste it. Let's go ahead and scoop some out. A couple of ladles full. This is going to easily feed 4 with leftovers. Here's what it looks like. Now we're going to try it. It smells so good. Let's go ahead and try this. All the bell peppers and tomatoes and the beef and the pasta. It's going to be awesome. I love Mexican food and I like making it myself. That is delicious. Thank you for watching me all the way to the end today. Thank you for everyone who views me every single day. I enjoyed making this beefy taco pasta bake for you today. It is delicious, and I hope you'll be able to try it. You can go to the Dollar Tree and buy everything that you need and make it for less. If you are new here, thank you so much for dropping by. For everyone who watches me every day, thank you so much. You all mean the world to me. My subscribe guy just popped up. He's asking everybody to go ahead and like this video, so smash that like button. Click on that subscribe word down below. Don't forget to comment and comment often, because we have those 2 contests, one for new subscribers, one for all commenters. And don't forget to tap on that bell.